Good evening. Nearly midnight as I record this now. Uh, Sort of out of breath. A mad day today. Sort of, you know, once in a blue moon type of days. Um, only tipped one loser, Brian Seeney. He was 3-1 up. Should have won the match against James Cahill. Yeah, and Daniel Womersley. He won 4-0, put him up at 7-4. I did, my main bet was the double on McGuigan and Muir. And I also tipped up Mark Lloyd at 12-5 to beat Julian Leclerc. So yeah, that was tremendous. And then I sort of had a quick scan of the evening games. I think they stayed on sort of site maybe an hour to get them on. Yeah, I thought Liam Pullen, quite an unknown lad. He's only 15. He beat Connor Benzie in the previous round, 4-3. And I quite rate Benzie. I thought he should never be 6-1 against James Cahill. Of all people, because Cahill is such a player to go against when he's playing sort of a lower sort of ranked sort of player. And he won 4-3. He was 3-1 up and did a great break in the last frame. And then Michael Collum and Lee Pyfan both won at 6-4. They were both massive prices. I couldn't believe they were 6-4. Should have been sort of more like close to even money really. So yeah, to get so many winners on a day, they don't come around very often. So yeah, it's fantastic. And my outrights, as much as I had 7 to start the day, I'm left with 3 going into tomorrow, and they've all got really good chances. I feel Hamad Meyer, he came through against Paul Davison 4-2. He plays Mark Lloyd tomorrow. More on that tip later. Robbie McGuigan, yeah, I put him up at 33s. He's 2 matches of wins away. He came through 4-3 in a decider against Scotland's Ross Valance. Great credit again to Robbie. I mean, didn't look like he played out of his skin, but he just dug in and didn't knock in a massive break in the decider, but just got over the line. And that's what you got to do at Q School. It's not all about playing brilliant all the time. It's about getting that W, getting the win, and he did that. And he now plays Michael Judge, who beat Sahel Vahedi, which I was quite happy about because I thought I'd much rather McGuigan face Judge. Yeah, he's got a really good chance tomorrow. I'm very hopeful. And Daniel Womersley came through 4-0 against Rod Lawler. A fantastic win. He now plays the guy who beat Michael White, Barry Pinches. Again, I think he's got a great chance. Bookie's got him at 6-5. That's overpriced for me. He should be about 10-11. There shouldn't be a lot in it in the betting. I think I would actually make Womersley a very faint favourite in this match. So yeah, they've all got really good opportunities tomorrow. I feel the big threat in the first section's Ross Muir. He had back-to-back centuries in his win over Simon Bedford. He's absolutely flying. He just doesn't seem to be relenting. He's got Sanderson Lamb tomorrow. Sanderson Lamb is actually 9-4 tomorrow, and that would normally take my fancy, but I feel that Muir is sort of on a crest of a wave at the moment. I mean, I'd like to see Lamb beat him because maybe it'd give Womersley, an extra chance. But yeah, Ross Muir looks like the real threat in that first section. Going into the fourth section, the only section I didn't get a player through to tomorrow. I was really surprised. I thought Mann and Giorgio would have a great chance. Mann lost 4-3 to Dylan Emery. He kept coming back and forth in the match. He kept being behind, and I thought, get to the decider. Ex-pro, he'll win it, but he didn't. And Giorgio, as I said earlier, lost 4-1 to Leaf High Fan. And now they've, both of those two have got to come back for the last event, which starts on Tuesday. Going on to my only selection tomorrow. I couldn't believe it when I saw Mark Lloyd's price against Hamid Maya. Bet365 actually made a mistake prior to that. They'd put up Mark Lloyd playing Ross Muir. I didn't really check the draw, and I was really surprised at the 11-4 on Lloyd against Muir. Sort of reason being because Simon Bedford was 6-5 against Muir earlier today, and I actually, I thought, well, Lloyd's a similar sort of standard to Bedford, obviously younger, so I thought 11-4 was a good price on him to possibly beat Muir. But then I checked the draw, and he's meant to be playing Maya. So I messaged Bet365 saying, "Oh, you've made a mistake. Lloyd isn't playing Muir, he's playing Hamid Maya." So I thought, there's no way Mark Lloyd will be 11-4 against Hamid Maya. They messaged me back saying, "Yeah, no problem. We'll change that price, or change the player, in due course." I checked back in 15 minutes later, and they'd kept the same price. They kept the same price on Lloyd against Maya. Absolutely crazy. There's no way Mark Lloyd should be that price against Hamid Maya. I mean, I've put him up at 11-4. He's now 5-2. I think that's really good value. I would make Lloyd no bigger than 15-8 here. He's a really good player, this guy is. He's been really underestimated. Maya, don't get me wrong, should be favourite, but, he should be sort of more like 4-9, something like that. Not 1-4. Lloyd showed his real class today against Julian Leclerc. He got it clawed back to 3-2. And obviously he was one of my tips today. And I thought when Leclerc was coming back that the pressure might get to Lloyd, but he shows why he's probably the best under 21 in the country, as an amateur. And he's the current English under 21 champion, and then he proves it. He showed it in the World Championship what he was made of. Pushing Peter Lyons all the way. Who qualified from the first event. So yeah, that 5-2, even now is still excellent value. Hamid Maya, I actually do want Maya to win this match because obviously I've tipped him at 10-1 to qualify, but this is a good saver on Mark Lloyd tomorrow. Going on to event 3, I haven't really had time to write up my fancies. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tweet once the prices come up on Bet365. It'll probably be tomorrow. Well, it will be tomorrow for definite. There's one I'm really, really interested in how the bookies will price. you know, I really like his route in event 3, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what price he is. I haven't really had apart from that one, that's the only one I'm really sort of interested in at the moment. There's bound to be others, but I won't go as mad this time. Maybe 4 or 5 selections in event 3, which starts on Tuesday. Good luck tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. One of my 3 remaining to qualify tips for event 2 can get through tomorrow. Thanks again for listening, and take care of yourselves. Good night. Cheers. Bye.